Hello everyone, Kezavern here today, and I'm going to be going over the expert level treasure hunts. As I've finally started to understand and wrap my head around what these are and how to complete them in a reasonable way. So first I'm going to look for any edges that might be easy to reveal. And the reason I want to start on the edges is so I can work my way in from them. So this one has a 1, 1, 2, 6. So 1, 1, 2, and then 6. So I know this 6 is going to be at least these ones. And the reason I know that is because if I open this, and then 1, 2, the 6 would start here. And it could go down to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or it could come up to be 6 this way. Either way, these 4 are safe to open. And just by opening those 4, then I have this starting 5 that I can come in on. I have a starting 4 I can come in on, another 5, a 7, and so very quickly I reveal a lot of empty space, which is useful. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put flags on the ends of all these, so I know they're all phantoms, because right where these ones end, I know those are not going to be safe right there. So that's a good start. And then we have nothing more I can do with those rows at the moment, but we'll come back to them later. And so up here I have a 4 and an 8. And that's pretty... that's a pretty safe bet that the 8's going to come across these spaces here at least. Let's see, if there's a 4 there, and the 8 was to start there, it would go 5, 6, 7, 8. And if the 8 started over here, it would come across, yeah, to about there. So I only know that far, for sure. I can't really risk a whole lot beyond that. I do know that the 4 can be in these two. I obviously don't know if it's this one. I do... oh, it's definitely this one. So I can open up that much safely without knowing the true positions of the other ones. And then I can do something similar with the 1 and the 9 here. I'm just going to guess... yeah, so this one has to be going down. I don't know if the 1 is this one or that one. But either way I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't do the full 9 though, because this one right here could also be the end of the 9. I don't know yet. Although since there's all these 4s across here, let's do some counting. So I have 2, and then I have 4, and then I would have another 4, and then a 1 over here. And even if the 1's at the very end, this one does have to be it, so... yeah. So that is where the 9 is, which puts the 1 up here. So that's 3, 5. So that is the 9, and then there's a 2 down here somewhere. I just don't know if it's going down this way or up this way. Either way, that one is definitely safe to open. So yeah. And I can flag just this one and that one, knowing that they're not going to be spots you can open. Alright, so I still have more I can do with this row with the 4s, I believe. So that one is safe to open. So is that one. Because this right here is going to be a 1. That's a 1, 4, and the 7. I can't say for sure the 7 goes all the way up or down. But we're close on this row too. I'll flag that and that. All these little pieces of information help put the whole puzzle together. Let's see, there is a 5 coming going through here. Let me just count this. 1, and then we have a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With a 1. Wait, that can't be right. 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it would have to skip to be this one. Have a 2 and a 1. Huh. Well, that means I might have just solved it. 1, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Well, that's it then. That whole row is done, which is useful. The only thing I would have been guessing on was these two, but I actually had enough information to get through that. So, that row is done. What else can I get done from that? I can still get this, and can I get that one? 2, 4, it has to be at least this one. Yeah. I can't say for sure. This row's close to done, but it's too risky for me to just guess on one of these and then get it wrong. So I'm going to leave it for now. So I need to do that because it starts with a 3 here. And it's going to have to go this way and that way because there's a 3, 2. What more information can I get now? Well, there's a 2 and then there's a 4, so I can go down and get those ones opened. And let me just flag a few things to make sure I don't accidentally click them later. Well, this is interesting. So this starts with a 4, and then it has a 1 and a 5. But the fact that it starts with a 4 means I have... Yeah, so I'm going to open this, because that one, I flagged that one. So this is going to be the starting 2 here. That's going to go down to be 4 there. And then I can flag that one, knowing it's not going to be one of them. Ah, here we go. I can open this one, because this is a 3. And this one is a 3, and that's a 2, because it starts with 3, 2 on this row. And this one starts with a 5, but is this going to be... Okay, so let me flag these ones. Because this has a lot of 1s. And so I'm going to know that everything on either side of those gaps are going to be phantoms. Same with... Actually, no, that one could be a 2. No, that one's definitely a 2, isn't it? Yeah, so that's the 2 down there. I'll flag that. Alright, so that's good information to have. And, oh, here's where I was going with that. The 5. The 5 goes there. And so now we have our... Oh, this is cool. So I have a 1, 1, 2, meaning this has to be a 1. Obviously, because it's a 2 there as well. And I can flag, 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 and flag. We still don't have that other 4 and 1. Darn. Let's see. Okay, so that starts with a 2, which we already have, so I can flag that and that. So I don't know if this is a 1, and then the 4 and 3 are down here. Let's count it out. So if the 4 starts here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, no, it can't be. So this one has to be the 4. So that means we can open it. And then there's a 3 down here, but I don't know exactly which way it goes. It could go... It could be either one of these on either side to be that 3. But we don't know yet. And then there's a 1 that's one of these two. And then another 1 up here that's one of these two. And we're just going to have to wait and unlock those when we get more information. So I only know that for sure. What else do I have? 2, 3... Oh, I see it. I see it. Okay. here we have a 233, and because so many of these have already been flagged, I can open those. I can open these two. I wish I could open one of these, but I'm not sure yet. I can, however, flag that one and that one. I can flag these, and then I can open this one. Very good. Alright, so that is definitely helpful. So then I have on the top, there's a 3, 2, 1, 2. So because this one has all these ones, I can flag those two. And since I have to have this ending with a 2, and this one starts with a 3, that cannot go all the way up there, and so the 2 has to be here, making that a full 4, which is good. And that means the full 8 is going to go 4 and then 4, closing off that row. And then since I have the 2 here, that means the 1 is here, and that closes off that row. And finally we have enough information because this starting 3 has to go all the way up. So now we close off that row, and then of course click on that one to close off the top 5 rows here. Whew. Got those ones. Still don't know about this stuff. Let's see. 2, 1, 3. Oh, we do know. Okay. So that was a nice combination right there, going all the way across. Let's look at this row. We got 3, 2, 2, 1. Let's look down here. Okay, so because I opened this one, I have this piece of information. I have a 2, 4. And since this one started opening, this gap has to be a 4. So we got that. And then I can also flag the end of that. And since this has just a pile of 1s, I can flag that one as well, knowing that it's going to be a phantom. Oh, here's another piece of information. I have a 3 followed by a 4, which means I can open up these 4. And then 3, 1, so I can also flag the end of that and the end of that. And this one, because there's a 1, 2. And so these two right here, one of them I need to open, but I don't know which one yet. Let's see, yeah, because either one of them could be a 1. So there's a 2 at the end, and then a 3, so I can open up that part. So see this 1, 1, 3, 2? There's a 2 at the end, and then a 3 here. And I can flag the ends of those ones as well. Where are we going next? I just gotta look for whatever missing piece of information I can get. So those are all 1s, which means I can flag this one. 3, 1, 1, which means I can open up going this way. And then flag this. And flag that. So I have a 1, 3, and then there's a 2 in here. A 2 and a 1 and a 2. Not quite enough information to know exactly what to do with all that yet. I can put another flag over here though, because I know there's a 1, which means this is a phantom. So I have this 5 over here, kind of at the end. So I can open up a little bit more, knowing that there's a 5, but not too much, because the 5 could go, yeah, it could go all the way over here, or it could go all the way to this side. 2, slightly stuck on some of these at the moment. 3. Okay, so this has to go up, at least 1. And then there's a 7 and a 3. 9, 2. Darn. Running into a bit of a dead end on a lot of this stuff. Alright, so this one right here. That one has to be it because there's this 2 in here. And while it could be on either side, it definitely has to cross over there, completing that 3. Which doesn't give me a huge amount of information because I'm still stuck with these 2 down here, not knowing which one it is. Actually, because of the way this row is arranged, and the way these 3 are already open, I do know it's this one. It can't be that one because the 5 can't go that far over, and this one only has a 2 and a 1 over here. And you might think I can open up something over here, but here's what's funny. This could actually be the 2. This could be the 1, and this could be the 5. And all of these could be phantoms. At least I think. I don't know yet. Gotta wait for that information. Let's just see what else we can do the math on. Gosh, that ends with a 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can open this one, which does mean the 2 has to be over here, which also means I can flag that one now. And there's a 6. But which one? Because this has a 6, 7, 6 down here. And a 5. So there's a big gap, but I don't know which way these gaps go. So we got a 4, 1, 1, and then there's a 2 down here somewhere, which is why I was able to open this one, which means I can flag these sides. Don't know if that's going to help me a lot, but I can at least look for it. 4, 1, 1, 2. I just don't have the information to open that just yet. 1, 2, 1. There's just so many possibilities for this to go either way on a lot of areas here. I usually don't get quite this stuck. Usually there's a piece of information or something I can grab. Here it is. Okay, 5, 3, 1. So because I've flagged enough of these things, the 1 has to be over here somewhere. Actually, the 1 can't. It has to be one of those 2, which means my only other location for the 3 is right across there, which does open up a little bit more. Any extra little part you can open is helpful. Alright, and this is ending with a 4. So, how many 1s do we got? We got 1, 2... Oh, look at that. And 4. Whew. Got that out of the way. Okay. And let's see what other information that gives me. So I now have this open, which means the 5 is a little bit more clear. It's not crystal clear yet, but we're getting there. If the 5 goes this way, that's the ending 1 here. 2... because the 1 could be either of these. But those ones can't be the 2, which means the 2 has to be going one of these two ways. Darn, I don't have that information yet, though. And the 5 could still be going over here. Well, that's a bummer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. I can open that one. 5. Oh, because there's so many 1s, and I blocked off all these. Okay. Well, that was helpful. That opens up the full 5 right there. And so now I can flag either end, knowing that the 5's completed. And that definitely makes things a little more clear on the bottom. I still don't know where this 2 is going. It could be on either side. But let's look over here. Alright, so we know that's not it because this ends with a 2. This ends with a 1, so that could be it. And this ends with a 2, so that could also be it. Darn. Which way to go? Alright, so we got this 3 running across the middle. And I'm looking at it, seeing that there's only one possible way the 3 can fit in here. And that's if I open this one right here. Yeah, so the 3 goes across there. Which means that I have a 1 and a 2. And this is going to be the other 1, and then the other 2 is either here or here, but either way it has to be here. So, that finally finishes that, showing me where the 7 was. And so I know one of these 2 were it, but definitely not this one, or that one. And the information it gives me to flag this is to show me that the ending 2 here is going up, which is good. And also the 3 here, which finishes off that row. And we have a 4, a 2, and another 2. I still don't know which one of these. 2, 1, 2. Actually, I can flag this guy, huh? Okay, so that allows me to go that direction. That's good. So now I have a 2, 1, 1. So it's still one of these guys. I might have to come around back here and actually make a guess, which you should try to avoid if possible, but at some point you will have to guess at the very end. So I know that one because it just has to be the 1 here. And since we already have the 1, 1, 2, that means the 6 is going all the way up to this side. Which now shows me that the 2 is going to go here. And this starting 2 is also going to go here, which makes sense because there's a 6. And it locks that row. And now I know that the 5 goes from here up to here. Okay, so making progress. Slow progress, but yeah, this middle section's a little jumbled. So I have the 2 and the 3, and there's a 1 mixed into one of these 2. The 1 is also mixed into one of these, and into these. So, is there really no other piece of information I can get before I start opening? 2, 1, 1. Nope. I swear I'm looking right at the answer and I just don't see it. So I have a 1, 1, and a 2, so there's just one of these 3 I can open, but only one of them. I'm just going to go with this one. Whew! I was right. I could have been wrong, but I was right. Alright, and that shows me that there is the 1, 3, and then the 2 going back this way. And of course, the final one is here. Man. That one took a little bit longer than usual, but I got caught up on some of the things. There was places where I could only get information from a single point. Oh my goodness. Some of the prizes you get from these things. Alrighty, well that was my extended demo on the expert level 1. So basically, you use the mode, use the flagging as much as you can for expert, because the board's just too big for me to not use it. Alrighty, well that is all for today. As always, I have an alpha item giveaway with each video. Hopefully you guys learned a thing or two about my expert level treasure hunt video. If you want to win an alpha item, go ahead and leave a comment with your username so I can contact you if you're a winner. And that should be all for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, learned something, and you guys keep on jamming.